Hello everyone, welcome to Lavanya Tech Vlogs. Today let us start writing basic HTML program. Before that, let us know what is HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language where it is used to structure the web pages. And here it consists of some tags, element tags. Let us learn what are tags and why tags are used. Mainly these HTML elements are used for building blocks of HTML pages. And we can write this HTML in VS Code, and there are some editors like Notepad, text editor. And mainly these HTML tags are used with the help of writing Angular tags. And what are these Angular tags and how can we write this program? Let us quick start into our coding. Before now, the starting tag is called as, let us open our Angular tag, and the first step is doc type. What is the meaning of doc type? The first step is doc type. Here, this doc type explains us what type of document we are writing. That is document type HTML. And next, let us use our tag called as element called as HTML. This HTML says this is the main root of the document. And this HTML, let us write here HTML language. What type of language we are using in HTML? That is, let us write with the EN. That means English. We are writing our HTML program in English. And let us start going to our head section. This head section defines the main part. Head section tells about what we are going to write inside the web page. The total content of the web page and the matter that we are writing in the web page describes in the head itself. This is called as head section. And let us write some meta information about the browser. Meta name. These are some piece of code that telling about the browser. Meta name equal to viewport. And let us write some content type, what how we are going to use in it. Content equal to width equal to like device minus width. And initialize minus scale equal to 1.0. And let us close the meta. As you are seeing here, HTML language. This is with the angular brackets, and this is with the opening tag. This is called as opening. That means starting tag. And we had enclosed this with the / symbol. That means this is called as an ending tag. That means we have completed our header part here. And before that, let us write some information between header. Meta character set. Let us write the meta character set equal to UTF minus 8, some information about the browser. Now let us quick start writing some code now. Now let us enclose with a tag called as title. In the title, now let us describe the name of our page. It may be like my first web page. Now let us see by saving this file. Let do the Ctrl S and just click on live server. You will be able to see, click on the live server option. You will be able to see what type of my first web page. It is my first web page. My first web page. This is how you are able to see the server having the name of first web page. And now let us go to our VS Code. here let us start now, completing with a part of our head. Now let us start our body and let us write something inside the body now. Now let me explain you the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 tags. These are called as heading tags, where we can write from larger size to the smaller size. We can write any content from larger size to the smaller size, describing like subheadings and how to take the heading, subheading as a larger size and the content inside a smaller size. Let us start writing. Now let us take the Angular tag with the H1 element and let me write in this like my first program or coding with Lavanya. I have written this H1 like coding with Lavanya. Now let me copy paste this. Let me copy paste Control C and you can have it with enter Control V and let me repeat this me for 5 times. And this is the H1 heading. Sorry, what's happened? H1. And this is like H2. And this is H3. This is H4. This is H5. And this is H6. And let me do this as H4 and coming to H5 and coming to, sorry, let me write inside H5 and down as H6. Now just look at the code I have written. H1 coding with Lavanya, H2 coding with Lavanya, H3, and I have written in the similar font. But let us check the output by using the server. Just do Control S and look in our web browser. See coding with Lavanya, 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 coding with Lavanya. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. In this way, we can give up headings into the larger size to smaller size by taking the tag called H1, H2 and elements of H1 and H2. Now let us do some changes to this page. Now let us do some styling to our page, that is called as cascading style sheet, that is called as CSS, and let us apply some style. Now for applying style there are 3 methods, that is inline, and let me say you here by with a comment. Here you can write with a comment. Inline. Okay, and let me say me that it is inline, internal and external, 3 types. You are going to use it in the form of three types. Now let me do with the inline. Let me apply the style with the inline, that is style equal to, I'll be explaining later on what is inline and what is internal and external. Now let me apply the style using inline. Style equal to, now I want to transform my coding with Lavanya into the uppercase or capital. Let me start doing style equal to text, as it is the text. Text transform uppercase or capitalize. You can say it as uppercase or you can make it as capitalize. Now let me transform my coding with Lavanya in the center. Before that, let me show me what the changes happened in my web browser. Coding with Lavanya has changed the format into the capitalize. Coding with Lavanya. Okay, let me do it as Control S. Let me check. Coding with Lavanya. Text transform capitalize. Let me do Control X. And just check. Capitalize. Coding with Lavanya. And let me transform this into uppercase. Let me remove this and check it as uppercase. Control S and just check the web browser. coding with Lavanya. It has been changed into uppercase totally. And when you have done with capitalize, only the first letter of the word is going to change into the capital. So I have transformed my text into uppercase. Now let us check the remaining part. Now text transform uppercase, and I want to transform my text into the middle. Text align center. I have done that. Text align center, and just check it, coding with Lavanya. It has come into the center point. Now let us have some colorful changes. For that, now you have to make background color. Let's start with the background color, or yes, let us start with the background color. Background color. Let me give background color some like aqua, or let me change this aqua into some pink. Okay, I had changed into some pink. Now let us check what has happened in our background with the server, with the 𝙗𝙗 server. Coding with Lavanya has been applied into the some background color, and let me change this coding with Lavanya into some uh, semis that I want to make little more changes, like color of the text to white. Color of the text to white. Let me ice blue or white. Let me write it as white. Okay, white. Okay, then let me do some more changes to these, like border. Let us do the border, or we can even change the font size. But now let us change only the border. Border 2 pixel, and let's change border solid 2 pixel. Let me put it here as border 2 pixel solid, and just check now, coding with Lavanya. Okay, then let us apply border style. Let me apply border style. First let me apply border style. Border style is like some double groove initial. It's like a double. Let me apply it like double, and let me apply border color. Border color to be like blue or aqua. Okay, let me give a, and just do Ctrl S and check your live server. See, your border has been with the double coding with Lavanya, and it was with the cyan color border. Now let us do some more changes to our border. Like now border is like just like a rectangle box, and let us apply it into some more changes called as border. I want to make some border radius to border radius to be like 20 pixel. Ctrl S and just check it, and check your live server. See, now it has been shaped into like a curve. The border has been shaped into like a curve. Now let us check. See, it has been changed into the curve. Now let me show you the remaining H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Let us apply the same font, little bit different colors to the let me apply this. Let me copy paste this. Let me hold it by taking the shift. Just do Control C and let us paste it in the H2. Give some space and give it H3. Next enter. Next give a little more space and do Control V and next enter. Coding with Lavanya, give some space and do Control V again enter. H1 H2. Before that let me check once. Oh, and now let us change this background colors of every to different so that we will understand the changes. This RGB is for red, green and blue. The mixing of red, blue and red, green and blue, we got this color called cyan. And now let's do Ctrl S and check with our server. Coding with Lavanya, and it has been applied in different colors with the white font and the font with the white color. And this is called H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. And let me introduce some how can we align a paragraph with the help of the tag called P, that means paragraph, and like pre-formatted tag with the two different type of headings today. And before that let me give some horizontal line here. Just and let me give some horizontal line here. Oh, okay. Now here I want to write some HR, that means horizontal. These are the tags which does not have the what ending tag HR. This is like horizontal line. That means here we now need to give some ending tag. These are the single tags. Like let us check the server. See, here you have got a horizontal line. That means we are going to separate the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6 with the horizontal line. And let us start to write the paragraph now. So let me put the P. This is the element P where I am going to use it as paragraph. And let me, for default paragraph, let me type like lorem and just click that enter tab. Then you will find some paragraph. Just do Ctrl S and just check your see, this is the lorem IPSM $sit ammo consider a paragraph which has been written. Now let us do some changes to the paragraph, like font changes and like a background border and let us do little bit changes regarding to the headings or header tag. And this is how we are going to apply the CSS. Now let me, as I said, now as we are going to apply our CSS in the inline, this is how we are going to apply our CSS in the inline. Here in between the P of Angular period, let me write it as style, a tag name style. And first of all I want to change my font size, or we can call it as font weight. Let me change the font size to 3 or 5 rem, and let me change the font weight to be bold or 100%, 200, 300%. And let me change my font color, font style. Let me change my font style to italic, and let me change my font color. Okay. Okay. Font size, font group, flex group, sandy serif. Okay. Let me say it as text color, text decoration, none, text transform, none, text decoration color, or we can justly say it as color. I can just say it as color. Let us write in blue, and let us make Ctrl S and check with our browser. See, this is how we are going to use lorem. It has changed our size of the font and made it as bold and into the italic. And let us decrease and see now. Let me make my font size to 1 rem. We can make it in the pixel, or we can make it with the rem. See, now the font size has changed. And let us make some background changes. And I am putting my font into some 3 rem, and I want some background, and background color to be what color? Yellow, green, yellow. And let's check the background color once, and you can even apply border again by writing the border style. Now let us take this dotted border style equal to dotted, and border width, let us write the border width is like 5 px, 5 pixel. And let us do some border color, even the border color equal to red. Let us put it as red, and let us apply all these with the Ctrl X, and let us check this. As you are able